What is going on, everyone? My name is Boit and I am back with some more Age of Mythology, the Titans action. Spawning in the right hand side of the map in the purple color, playing as Oranos. His name is Go Heimdall. He is from the DoD clan. His partner today in the blue color, playing as Hades, also from the DoD clan, is Pokerstar. And also in the teal color, playing as Odin from the DoD clan, is Odin Ulf. Their opponents today, the PXX clan in the red color, playing as Loki. His name is Mello. In the yellow color, playing as Zeus, is mozzzzy. In the green color, playing also as Zeus, is Gabu21. The map is Watering Hole, and this is an AOM hybrid mod for the RTSL, the Real-Time Strategy League. So this is where a bunch of clans get together and they play some high-level team games. So this is something pretty new. I don't think I've done many of these before, but they're always super interesting. The hybrid mod is essentially the original Age of Mythology game with all of its quirks stripped back in the Titans. So the Titans strips back all of the extra Titans features except for Oranos and like any other. Basically the only feature that's still in from the Titans is auto queue. So there's no shooting docks, there's no free myth units, there's no classical town centers. For Atlantean, you can't build the archaic town center either, or classical town center, only heroic age town centers. So it's super interesting. And I feel like this should be a staple mod for competitive Age Mythology, just because it really emphasizes aggressive play instead of the defensive play, and definitely players who are better at the game will win more often, I reckon. Anyways, we are seeing Gabu right now playing Zeus. He's got 4 villagers on wood, which makes me feel like he's doing something a little bit interesting here. Generally, if you go 4 villages on wood, that's an early pickaxe and early hand axe coming out. If we're jumping over to his perspective, do we actually, where is it? There's too many names here. Gabu is using auto queue. I'd be interested to see if these players didn't actually use auto queue and see how they go. But it looks like they must be both team players. We are seeing Great Hunt getting cast there on something. Looks like it was on the Rhino here. There's 2 Rhino here. So yeah, we'll be interesting to see how these guys play this. Oftentimes when I play Nilla, playing team games, if I'm one of the back players, I like to go for a fast heroic plays and jump straight into those early town centers and get an advantage that way. Or you can play very heavy raid styles or very heavy wall styles. So we see what comes through. No one's playing Egyptian in this map, which is super interesting. Also, haven't seen Atlantean played very much at all in this mod, simply because people don't really, when they play this mod, they kind of just want to play Nilla. They don't like playing Atlantean. And I feel like when we've played this mod in the past, we've made sure to exclude auto queue, which is something which makes Atlantean quite difficult to play because they have these citizens which are so expensive. So you can't queue 2 up at once generally. It's hard to do that. So you have to be jumping back to your town center at perfect intervals to get the next one training, or at the later interval. You have to do it less than the villagers, so it's less macro in terms of time spent, but you have to be on it in terms of the timings that you have to be doing it for. So here we're going to see very standard advance time here for Heimdall. He's going for that 430 through Prometheus, and he's going to hit that one easy. Mozzie, on the other hand, where I don't know who Mozzie is. Mozzie is this guy here. Not yet advanced. He's got only 3 villages on wood, 2 villages on the favor, so he's going to be going for those centaurs. Centaurs in the hybrid patch are back to Nilla levels of power, so 2 centaurs equals 1 dead villager. But you don't get the free one, so it's kind of a similar situation there with the centaur raids in terms of when they can get your opponent and start dealing damage. It's sort of similar to Voobly balance patch because you need 3 centaurs to start doing that real significant damage. So it's kind of good in that way. Let's jump through all the players here and see what's going. We do see Athena for Pokerstar, 430 for Mello. Gabu not advancing just yet, about to hit that advance time. I'm assuming he's going to be going through Hermes with our villager already on favor. We'll see what he does pick though. Odin Ulf has not advanced yet. I'm assuming that... Oh, where's his temple? Oh, he's still building his temple. I'm assuming we'll see Freya from him. No sense to see Heimdall. Yep, Freya coming through. Heimdall through Prometheus, and mozzzzy is Hermes. If we jump back over to Gabu, we are also seeing Hermes. So, nice spy going down into the gold miners here. There's so much gold in Odin Ulf's base, though. Like, he can just move over here after this one, and then... basically, when he moves over to this gold mine, he's going to have some sort of defenses set up already, so he should be totally fine. Jumping over to Heimdall's perspective, what are we going to see from him? We're seeing military barracks going up straight away, and I'm assuming we're going to see a counter barracks as well. Generally, we see those Murmillos coming out as well as the Terma. We'll see if anyone can deal with this. This is going to be the big question here. Is Atlantean too strong in the hybrid mod? Because... Atlantean gets that free medium termers. They get a lot of spam very, very early, and you don't have everything to deal with that. I think Prometheans might be weak. I'm not 100% sure on whether or not the myth units were buffed or like nerfed when they jumped into the next when they jumped into Titans. So we're seeing everyone advancing at this point. We don't see Heimdall getting any of those units out just yet. We are seeing a couple of villages here on the favor, so that's happening. Melo's going to be building some of those Hersa. Loki's super strong god here. Has he been spotted though? If we jump over to DoD's perspective, they haven't seen the early barracks going up, so this is going to be very, very soon attacking. We're seeing Ulfsark and Herso moving in here, and the Sentinels does go down for PokerStar. Super weird as to why we're seeing a Hades player here from PokerStar. Hades is generally one of the weakest he's generally one of the weakest gods for team games because he doesn't have any speed in his units, but he has moved his buildings quite close to Teal here, so it's going to be able to help out super early. We're jumping over here. We are seeing Centaurs come out. Odysseus is out as well as Jason. And now we're going to be seeing Heimdall moving forward as well. A nice bolt there on the Chiron. That's 200 damage. 200 wood 2 favor gets taken out straight away. We do see that the hero is already on the wood line here. So as Heimdall comes in, this is enough to defend against these units. These really aren't that strong compared to the heroes. But we have since Centaur Polmark has come out now for green. A little bit of raids coming in all here. Nice scouting coming out, and we are seeing Odin Ulf making this fight a little bit hard for himself. Do not want to be fighting this one. Losing a Herso though, some nice control there from PokerStar. Unfortunately, Mello could not hold on to his army just there. We are seeing this being a little bit of jockeying back and forth, but it's going to be totally fine. Centaur Polmark just running around being a little bit crazy. PokerStar does have access to Athena. Where's the Bolt? Bolt does get cast there on something, does kill one of those hero Murmillos, so he's going to be retreating now. Not quite ready to deal with this. Doesn't have a stable up just yet. This is super late. You definitely want to be grabbing that stable. If we jump over to Gabu's perspective, he has enough resources right now to be chucking these things down, but he just hasn't. Definitely needs to think about getting a stable down. Way too many resources in the bank, and we are seeing the running back and forth here from Mello. What is mozzzzy doing? Mozzie is looking to move into the base of PokerStar. He's got his heroes out here already. Chiron's going to be trying to kill off the Centaur, but misses that first shot and does run away with the Centaur. More Centaur coming in as well, so they're going to be dealing significant amounts of damage here. Mello's moving in, going to be attempting to pick off some units here. Definitely should be trying to raid the Herso, excuse me. Does get a nice myth unit spawn there from that troll. Going to be able to deal a significant amount of damage to those units because there's not that many heroes here, as well as the Chiron's preoccupied over here killing off PokerStar's units as well. So all of these guys are dying at this point. So this is nice micro again. Iron Hajar spawned, so this is going hugely well now for Mello. Mello is doing so much damage at this point. Needs to keep getting these guys into attack. Ajax going to get picked off. The Iron Hajar should still stay there. Centaur Polemark doing significant amounts of damage. However, Heimdall's getting a lot of units right now. Going to be running back and forth here. The Centaur Polemark is going to be looking for some villages for himself. Fight going heavily in the favor of Mello right now. Mello should move in now and start picking off this location here. There are Sentinels though, so that is going to be difficult to be picking off there. Can get that troll to set up over here and just shut down this gold mine with just the troll, that'd be totally fine right now. Centaurs still picking off units. Very difficult to deal with those without walls. Very easy to deal with if you set those walls up early, but DoD is setting up no walls at all. We're seeing still a couple more raids coming in here. Oh, this is a huge raid. Going to be picking off all of these villages if he's not going to be reacting at all. We are seeing nice shockwave over here. Going to be able to pick off a couple of these centaurs. Does cast the hero change ability there for those Terma in order to be picking off some of these guys, and the units are moving in right now, going to be picking off some of these, and Gabu casts a ceasefire. Not happy with that, but the ceasefire is late, man. He already lost 3 villages there. I think there were 7 there already, and that does make it difficult for Mello to keep pushing in. If we jump over to Mello's perspective, Mello should be thinking about cutting his Hersa production right now and going straight to that Heroic Age. Heroic Age, super strong. Also, this ceasefire is not good because PokerStar was having a lot of issues dealing with just these 3 Centaur. If we're jumping over to Mozzzy's perspective, what's he got going on? He's looking like he's heading to the Heroic Age at this point. He's got enough villages on gold to be hitting that super soon. He hasn't produced anything except for Centaur. This is a very old strategy, very old Nilla strategy, which I think I saw Magyar and a couple of other people employ with Zeus in team games. You just raid with a couple of Centaur, spend no resources on anything else, so you can put the pressure onto your opponent, go to the Heroic Age, and then you go to the Mythic Age, and you get out an early Plenty Vault, and you get those super fast technology up, cheap technology ups, and you can have like full armor by like 12 minutes or 13 minutes or something crazy. It is very difficult for your partners to do anything, but we are seeing Heimdall still running through here, trying to do as much as they can. These Centaur are get picked off by the hero Terma there, but do manage to pick off one of those citizens as well. 1 Centaur does fall here as well, and we are seeing that Mello's moving back in, going to be attempting to pick off these archery ranges and stables and things, but Hades does take a while to be picking those off, but that does mean more favor for Mello at this point. We are seeing that the raids are now moving over to Teal. Odin Ulf is going to be taking the majority of the pressure now from the Centaur pole mark. We are seeing the throwing axe moving in, going to be able to pick off this Odysseus for free there. That's not what you want to see. Odysseus does do a significant amount of damage to the Ulfsark, but the Ulfsark costs nothing basically compared to an Odysseus. 200 wood there. Does pick off one of these archery ranges. Has got a fair few myth unit spawns. Don't iron here are so strong for Loki because it basically makes your favor income even more, because favor income is basically based on how much damage you deal. So if you do more damage, you get more favor. So having that roar is huge. We are seeing Apollos coming through now from Mozzzy. So Mozzzy should be thinking about, yep, he is looking like he wants to go straight to that Mythic Age. Chuck down the market and then go straight to the Mythic Age. Still raiding, doing a lot of damage here. The Herso moving in, going to be trying to pick him off as well. Gabu is still completely alive. Heimdall's doing pretty well, but he's kind of falling behind a little bit right now. Have we seen the market thrown up just yet for Mozzzy? No market just yet. Mello has hit the Heroic Age himself, and he doesn't look like he's quite going there. He is casting flaming weapons in the base of PokerStar. Going to be doing so much damage right now, but he has so much favor in the back. This isn't what you want to do. You need to spend that favor so that flaming weapons can get you more favor, and you can just spam all of the battle ball. So you can. It's totally fine. We have seen Heimdall hitting the Heroic Age through Theon. We're seeing PokerStar use that restoration. So that's going to be what's going on there. Still, note there's the market going up right now. I don't like this flame weapons at all. Needs to get out of here and hopefully not lose too much more. How is green doing at this point? Gabu not yet going to that Heroic Age. We are seeing a market going down for Heimdall. So he's going to be jumping straight to the Mythic Age and then be using that Tartarian Gate to do a significant amount of damage there. Mel is going to be moving back over here. Going to be trying to pick off some more of these buildings here. He does still have flaming weapons active, so he's still going to be able to pick these off very, very fast. And the Hades army is super slow, not going to be able to chase that one down. We are seeing some of these centaurs sneaking over to that purple's base at this point in trying to be putting some pressure over there. And some walls finally going up for Odin right here. Needs to get those guys up. And he are moving in for some reason. Should probably control that guy a little bit better. If we jump over to Miller's perspective, he is going through Tyr. Now, Tyr is significantly stronger in Nilla than in the Titans because those Fenris Wolf Broods, my god, are they good. Once you get 6 of them, you can go start raiding. And if you have 100 favor, 14... You have 14 favor a Fenris Wolf, and then you can get You basically build the second temple. You get them out super quickly, put all of those dwarves that are on food over onto gold, and then you can just start raiding instantly. You get that tier down. That does so much damage to your opponent's economy. We are seeing a little bit of a raid coming in over here, but the Hippocon are way too strong at this point, especially with the watchtower. So Heimdall, unfortunately, throwing away some units there. He's going to be moving around here, trying to pick up some more villages. And the Centaur, again, just trying to lock down the villages over here. Could just work out which unit is attacking that, run it around, and then try and get a quick attack off over there. We are seeing that PokerStar is moving through. Odin Ulf also moving through at this point. Town Center is off. Hephaestus has come through, so that's going to be doing very, very well there. Has that down, and he's going to be able to keep pushing that as well. If we jump over to some other people's perspectives here, Odinolf still not advanced. PokerStar still not advanced. Heimdall still not gone to the Mythic Age. He's close though, close to the Mythic Age. We are seeing that Odinolf is trying to move in here and do as much as he can, but tier coming through, going to cast that one instantly, it looks like, and that's going to be huge right now. And we're seeing some resignations now from PokerStar and Heimdall, everyone tapping out super early there. That surprises me. I feel like Odinolf was just so far behind because of all the raids that happened to him that they just couldn't slow down PXX. So PXX, at this point, they could just start spamming Fenris Wolfbroods, the Plenty Vaults up now for, what's his name, Mozzy. So Mozzy can start with those 3 armories. Does he have 3 armories? He does have 3 armories, so he can start with that once he gets the 60 favor. Sorry about that, I bashed my microphone. Anyways, this was super exciting and interesting. I feel like it was slightly early resignation there, but what can you do? If you enjoyed the game, please rate, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to see my videos as soon as they come out. My name is Boit, and I'll see you guys next time.